Hi, welcome to the Plumes of Hazard.
Holy shit. Here we go. Hi. Welcome to the Plumes of Hazards. I am
shit. Hold on. Wait, you gotta wait.
Wait, is this a lawn mowing simulator?
What am I waiting for?
I forgot a preparatory thing. All right, go.
I can't see shit. I am Mass+09. And we are coming to you live in the VR sphere. So if you have a VR headset, you only need to put this shit on because we're gonna be like all up in your shit. I'm Mass+09, and these are my co-hosts. We have Fubaka. We have the Angstful Vapor. Slanchas.
Sriracha farts.
Everyone.
Dude, this is tripping me out looking at the screen. Have the front camera on.
Wait, here, Massey, ready? Whoa.
Oh, whoa. Hey, it gets bigger when you pull on it. Ooh. Hang on, let me switch to your camera. Yeah. All right.
Can you smell the ethyl maltol in VR?
Oh, my God. I don't know how people wear that shit all day. It's messed up. What's happening, y'all? Oh, man.
So, why no 1080 broadcast?
Why no 1080
it is
broadcast?
possible. It is possible that it is my interweb's fault. So all day, I've been fighting with my ISP because apparently something happened. And apparently that something has to do with the ONT outside, and they've got to come send somebody out to fix it. I was literally getting, before we did some work that recovered some bandwidth, I was getting 1.6 down. 1.6. I might as well be on dial-up.
1.6 is generous for dial-up, dude.
What?
1.6 is generous for dial-up. That's like deal.
Ooh, what else?
I did a little massaging and hard restarting and stuff at the ONT at the behest of tech supports, and it seems that helped a little. And I'm now getting like 6 down. So if that is the problem, then sorry. Paladin says too much porn.
Yeah.
There's a lot of streaming going on in this house.
So I got into the VR app, and they're like, in like 9 minutes the SpaceX rocket launch is happening. You can watch it in the VR sphere. I'm like, oh, that's gonna be cool. Mm-hmm. Get in there, and it's counting down. It gets to 45 seconds, and we're gonna take the dogs out. So I tell my wife, I was like, hey, there's a rocket going off in 45 seconds, and the countdown gets to 0, and the video doesn't start, and nothing happens. I'm like,
wait a minute, are we running
what's going on?
The base did not drop.
So I take the shit off, and I go to the website. The rocket went off an hour ago.
Suckers!
Like, what the fuck?
Oh, so they actually started on time.
Yeah.
They were definitely
clearly not run by the Plumes of Hazard.
Absolutely. Fuck Microsoft creator. All right. So, what is all the peeps? Before we get into the keto talk, no keto talk this week. Sorry. What is everybody vaping on?
Well, we have a rapist in the I got an abolishment in the NARDA on the Evade. Oh, I rebuilt this thing. I'll show you in a second.
Yeah, you did.
And
What up, Mooch? What up?
I have not abolishment. It's this one. It's Lasty. I got
this mint. You have this mint in there.
We got a Mooch shell dropping tonight too.
Abolish D's nuts one. Yeah. It's in the Kennedy.
If it wasn't for
Surprise.
Mooch, we'd have like 3 people in chat. They're like, oh, Mooch.
Oh, actually,
wonder-
to the
I was wondering
performance
why I was getting the Chinese people trying to get some Mooch's address so they can send them vape mail.
You could send him some booty.
They're sending them
Bootery.
cease and desist bloggers letters.
Ooh, look, I put an omen tip on there. It's so nice.
Yo, speaking of, did you guys? Man, I'm on derailment mode tonight. Did you guys see the story about the guy who reviews mattresses and got the shit suit out of him?
Oh yeah.
When he said derailment mode, I said, what? Do you start buying vinyl?
Fucking the purple mattress people, the fucking Goldilocks and their fucking huevos, freaking just went and freaking just 4 lawsuits.
Yeah.
For
For
every
him posting 4 questions about the thing that he's got to test.
For sleeping on Grimace?
That is crazy.
So we were talking about that in chat last week, and it's shocking to me, and it's concerning to me too, because the guy was a big fan of the mattress.
Yeah.
Like he posted a bunch of like positive stuff. The review was good and whatever until this like dust thing happened, and he's like, "Is this okay? Is it safe to breathe?" You know, basically it was like a couple of questions. They're just safety questions like that. They served him 4 separate lawsuits for it. I'm like, fuck. I hope nobody saw me throw shit in the trash before.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, that's called you just burying you with paperwork. I mean, the dude literally had each lawsuit was probably about that much paperwork. And dude, can you imagine the money to go through that? And I mean, they're just burying them, like just fucking pull the dump truck up and just dump the shit. For him just asking questions about, you know, a powder, which again, I think it's a release agent to release the plastic or whatever the shit the mattresses are made out of.
Totally.
But just the whole thing of, damn, this guy writes a blog and they just want to shut him up. So
yeah, good thing. I guess
crazy.
Vaping doesn't have that much money or something because, or nobody's watching the show because we've definitely shit on some products in here before.
What do you think he said when he got served? I'll just sleep on it.
Yeah, well, and you know, and that's something that Mooch can you know, answer on chat, since apparently he never wants to come on our show ever. He's been, you know, pretty soon vaping is going to go away, and he still is not going to make it. You know, by that time, we're all going to be freaking cam girls to try to make any money. And, you know, I don't know. I just, so anyways, Mooch, if you are listening and you just don't, you know, you're just not in chat, wouldn't that be some shit? He just comes in the chat.
Well,
just
he's in
fuck
chat.
around. He doesn't ever watch.
He's been in chat.
I
like the
know.
times when
he
you
just
start
he just
bringing
comes
them
in. He just comes in chat. He's not on the video.
Mm.
You know, that's how we know, because you start talking shit about him, and then all of a sudden he starts showing up.
Mooch
Yeah.
in chat.
But no, I'm wondering if I know a while back, you know, companies had written him, you know, saying shit, and I don't know if this is in the news, Angsty, but we'll talk about, you know, something that he posted recently about, you know, some battery manufacturers and what he is saying. Okay, and what he is saying and not saying. So we'll talk about that later. Okay, sorry, I went in derailment mode. But, and also, guys, for you guys watching, and if you see the replay, you'll probably see it in the notes already. But we have a huge announcement tonight. I made a post on the Plumes page. It's going to be pretty awesome for all of our fans. So stay tuned. And we don't really have a time of when we're going to drop it. And we're also not going to be like the news and drop it last thing. So don't worry, you don't have to stick around the whole night.
Stay tuned at 11.
Yeah, stay tuned at 11. That means 11:59.
Or 11:59, yeah.
Yeah. So, Angsty, before you were so rudely interrupted, or I don't know, Fu, are you finished? What you were vaping on?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
As per usual, we've got the Dia, Narda, bell cap, Omen on top, rail cracker inside, Rev 4, exoset abolishment, obviously, in there, and I also busted out the DNA 75C, and I put a Narda in top drip mode because all right, so I've been vaping.
Because you're a heathen.
Yeah, I know. I've been vaping just my normal 2 mods for weeks, and I kind of got a little hankering for some from One. So I kind of wanted just to switch it up, right? And I don't have any other squonkers. My freehand S has gone back to Daehan, not because it's broken, but because he's going to upgrade it for me, which I'm really excited about. And my Evo is broken, and I broke that, unfortunately, by taking apart the 510. I busted the ground off of the 510, I think, because now it acts all squirrely and weird. So I was like, well, shit, what am I gonna do? I guess I gotta turn on Narda back to top head. So I've been dripping on this. Oh yeah, and I gotta shine a sticker on there. So I haven't dripped in a long time, and so I'm back to dripping from the top or traditional dripping, which I did for a really long time, and it sucks. it is so irritating.
It's diary of the day. My first day not being a bottom bitch.
It's bad. It's bad. It's like, oh, hold on, it's dry. I gotta take the top cap off. Or
I like dripping, but I did not enjoy dripping on the Narda. In fact, I stopped using it until I was able to get a BF pin for it.
Yeah, go back on here. Top cap back on.
Even with my little wide bore SOV tip, it was just not fun to drip it.
You just need to take your computer monitor, your big ass monitor you got there in front of you, and take the suction cup dripper that you put in your card windshield and just stick it right on the monitor. And when you so when people are watching the show, they see something like this, and they're like, "What is that there?" Oh, that's my dripper dropper dripper duper.
Is that what they call them these days?
Mm-hmm.
Or you could just get a mic boom to attach an easy dripper.
I know a guy who drives a Maserati that's got 4 of those on his windshield. But they don't drip juice. They drip ketchup, mustard, mayo. And no, the 4th one is insulin. They just insulin. Oh my God. We're fucking going to hell.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure ketchup's not keto friendly, but continue.
Oh yeah, we have a special guest telling us what his vape is. Masty on a row. Can pull it. Let him in.
Yep. Let's get the special guest in here.
So I'm vaping my trusty Dia Narda bell cap with abolishment, just like every week. Still has not changed.
Yeah. Yeah. Never changes.
There you go.
So. And no, that isn't our announcement tonight. That we have our special guest, El Roboto. But so you got anything else?
Sent me a message and said you motherfuckers are using my likeness without my permission.
Oh,
what? Oh no, come on! You were running.
Oh no! I heard about it. How does the press get this information?
How does the press get this
using my likeness without permission?
Damn! I already got sued once. I'm out.
Fired kickbacks.
He already got sued once. He said, "I'm out." Oh look, and Fu left too.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, it's just a chair.
You were saying, Shawn,
that you're using my likeness without permission?
Okay.
Motherfucker! I should not have done that.
Your camera doesn't work.
Damn it!
Why'd you do that, Mast?
Why you do that for? Huh?
How did I get this to work?
Use the Internet Exploder.
Oh my God.
By the way, I like how you neglected, talked about the purple thing too early.
We did?
Yeah, because I just bought one.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
We'll get back, Shawn. Sorry, give me 1 second.
What is going on?
Oh my God.
Hey, Masty with no camera. Fu's doing launder. It's a housework.
This is not a fucking joke.
No, Masty's not a joke. His shit's busted.
Sorry, I had to get that out of the way.
Better?
Why is this not?
Yeah, some spider webs, you know.
So while Mass is fixing his shit, did any of you look at the lawsuit?
Yes.
Yeah, it was like defamation of character and like restricting their or limiting their sales and their growth.
They're not suing him as a blogger, though. They're suing him as an employee of a rival company.
Yeah, but that's got nothing to do. It's got nothing to do.
He was listed as like the marketing director for that company.
Who gives a shit? Who cares about your past exploitation?
That matters. There's a difference there. I'm not saying that Purple's in the right, but I'm not saying that this guy is either.
I don't give a shit. What if you work at a new company and you're promoting your shit?
Promoting your shit versus talking a whole bunch of shit about somebody else's product is very different.
But he wasn't talking shit about anything. He was pimping them.
Honest opinion.
No, he talked a whole bunch of shit about Purple.
Yeah,
on his historically he had like high ratings with the mattress. Yes. Like he put their Kickstarter up when they were running that, and it was all after the fact. And he's like, "Wait, what is this?"
I think it's after the fact that he started working for the rival company.
No, at least the one that I read that was years ago.
Yeah, that's
because that company is almost just as new-ish. So I don't know. I just know that there's a lot more to it than what it initially seemed from a perspective of he's just suing, or they're just suing to be a dick. I mean, ultimately, it's not like a hobby industry that I give a shit about. I want a bed that works and that I like, and that's all I give a fuck about.
Well, I know I have one more qualification because I agree with your first two. That my additional one was I'm not breathing in little pieces of plastic that are going to give me cancer.
Not really.
Wait a minute. Don't you fucking talk shit about my motherfucking mattress. My name is Purple Goldilocks. I give purple balls.
I'm pretty sure she served me at the beer garden.
Maybe using her likeness is probably not a good idea for the show.
That's something I would consider to be concerned about if I had an intention of actually opening it up. But when you're talking about the layer mattress over top plus a waterproof mattress protector, which
it's not a waterproof mattress protector. He showed it in the video. It's a fire sock.
No. I put an additional mattress protector over my mattresses.
That defeats the purpose of it being cool.
Not really.
Bullshit. Those fucking mattress protectors are hot as balls because they don't breathe.
Well, I got a mattress protector from them as well.
Oh, great. So it's got the powder already built in.
I thought you...
Here's the thing that I don't get. So most of those mold release agents, they usually use stuff like either like talc or they'll use like corn. I've seen cornstarch used.
Talc is actually really bad for you.
It is, but at least it's not little plastic particles, which have to be worse. and like cornstarch too is the same thing. They use that for a release. I don't know why they'd use plastic, and I further don't know why they don't just hose it off.
Well, the stuff that they put on, because, and trust me, I looked into this for hours. The stuff that they put on can be hosed off when you get it. It's not there for the manufacturing process. It's there for the shipping process.
What? So then you gotta get it home and hose your damn bed off.
Well, you can get it out. What I'm saying is the stuff that they put on there is there for shipping. It's not. It's only necessary for them rolling up the mattress and sending it so the shit doesn't stick together.
What if you just like tie it to your roof of your car and it'll like roll off?
Wait, okay, so it comes rolled, huh?
Yeah, yes, that makes sense. It comes compressed and rolled.
So that would keep the shit from sticking together. But damn, man, use some freaking marzipan or some shit. Don't be using freaking cocaine up in there. Shit, even cocaine probably be better. The fucking molecules are bigger.
That's what
you get high.
From I'm really not that worried about it. I'm much more concerned about not waking up with like back pain every day.
Shawn's gonna wake up and the whole fucking side of his body's purple.
No,
Grimace study.
The shit is Grimace study. The shit's white.
Yeah, no, it's I don't know. Regardless of whatever you use, and that sounds like a valid use for the compression shipping thing. But at the same time, I just don't want that stuff in there unless it's disclosed what it is and it's safe. If it's not safe, then
when you know how when they give you the thing to slice open the package and you slice it open and you let the air go in and it unfolds the mattress as it does that, it plays this. Horse shit. You're like, what? What was that?
Here's my thing though. I'm actually in the market for a mattress, and I have been for a while because mine. The cheapo one we bought to replace our old one, which we wore out, it's wearing quickly. I think there's already a groove in it where I'm in. but and the purple one was one of the ones I was interested in. But with how they've handled this, I don't even care if the guy does work for another marketing firm. It's shady, is what it seems. It's not.
Is this like the AmeriVape of mattress companies?
Here's the question, though. Hang on.
Mattress shopping, I have felt that though. Every single time. Anywhere I've been to buy a mattress, I've felt that, oh, this fucking mattress company or salesman is shady.
Oh, the salesman definitely.
It doesn't really matter to me because I just assume everybody in the mattress business is shady.
Well, hang on. So why not then, if they use it only for shipping product, right? Okay, I can understand something that is super small micron that you can inhale for a release agent, right? Because you would want small particles to be able to not get stuck into things but still release. But for shipping, you could fucking put fucking water soluble peanuts in there so it doesn't stick together, or something, spheres, whatever, something bigger.
Well,
right?
the problem is you don't take the mattress apart to that level either, right? Like the mattress fully together rolled up.
But that's what I'm saying. If the particles were bigger, they wouldn't make it through the mattress.
Sure, but it also probably still stick because it's not like a powder that's coating the mattress. Or
fucking let's spray Crisco on it.
Yeah.
How about some butter?
Yeah, that'd be better. Fucking wake up smelling like Paula Deen's armpit. Jeez, why?
You're up. Yeah.
I'm not.
Hey, at least he's
Wait a minute.
I'm surprised he didn't say something much worse.
It just looks like a bad intro to a porn.
I read
whose armpit?
as much as I could. I read a whole shit ton of like reviews from people that don't review mattresses, like just normal people. And I figured, fuck it, you get 100 days. Like, I'm gonna try this fucking mattress.
Yeah, but it doesn't give you cancer till 103.
Have you seen their sheets now? They have like these stretchable sheets.
I ordered those too.
I fucking knew it. You're such a fucking sucker for that shit. Wait a minute. We also have underoos.
So I don't have the bed yet.
That
doesn't come in until like Thursday, but the sheets got here already, and the sheets feel awesome. I haven't put them on there, but they feel awesome.
Are you sure?
Would you rub your dick on them?
That's all over it, of course. That's how you test sheets.
Is your dick white?
Sheets.
Oh boy!
Just to make sure.
Everybody tests sheets.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are the Plumes of Hazard. We are a vaping show that does not talk about vaping. We talk about Paula Deen's armpits, and we talk about purple penises.
That's good.
Or in Shawn's case, white penises. Purple, if you're watching, do not sue me. I never said anything about you or your mattress.
You can't actually sue. I can find them if you try to look them up. So.
Yeah. Better yet, I'll give you my mattress for free.
For 100 days.
Send Goldilocks and her huevos over, and we'll do some tests. I can cook that shit, wasting all those eggs in the mattress. So no, I have being serious here. Will you Facebook live stream the egg test on your mattress?
No.
Dude. Yes.
I'm not doing an egg test on my mattress.
Okay, fine. Then take your head and you put it upside down on the mattress and see how far it goes down. Because it's the same shape.
Wait, hold on. Why wouldn't you do the egg test on your mattress? You've got the waterproof crinkle pee guard at the top.
Why would I?
Because he bought it right now.
Buy the mattress so I could sleep on an egg and have it not. That really had no bearing in the purchase of this mattress.
But when you mix the egg with the white powder, you get fucking tortillas.
You put some black beans and a little hot sauce.
You don't even have to get up to make breakfast.
Who needs whistle next? Get up in the morning.
The purple
right up your mattress. Oh, Jesus. I'm so glad we do not rehearse this because this is great. Thank you for showing up tonight, Shawn. You make the show. Without it, it's just butter. How cool would it be if you could fill your mattress?
Chad just said it's the Plumes of Serta.
Hey man, I think I sleep on the Serta. I don't even know. Throw your shits away, people. Throw your old mattresses away.
Yeah.
After like, if you're a fat bastard, you're only going to get like 6-7 years out of the mattress.
If you're
do
lucky.
not get more if you're lucky.
We've got 5, and I wake up every day in pain.
Because you don't sleep. You sleep standing up. So just throw it away and get a new one.
You know what the cool bonus was though? With the purchase of a mattress, I get a free
don't tell me. Was it a Sabakawa pillow?
No, I get a free ass cushion. I'm really excited about the ass cushion.
Can you at least do the egg test on the ass cushion?
No.
With your butthole?
No.
Come on, you haven't seen the guy. He puts it on there and just sits on it and nothing happens. Those fuckers. I wonder how many complaints I get. My mattress is now ruined because I used a real egg and you used a fucking hard-boiled egg.
Wait, but as we covered earlier, you can just hose it off, right? Where you get the fucking the dust.
The ass cushion is powderless because they don't roll it up to ship it.
There's
no powder.
It comes in another butthole.
Well, are you getting a wrist pad too for your wrist?
Oh, 100% when they make them, but they don't right now. I got the mattress.
He's on the list.
Wait, hang on. Don't they send you 2 little samples on the outside of the mattress for you to be like?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, use that for the wrist.
Oh, there's something your dick didn't touch yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
that will not have wet powder.
the ass cushion, the pillow, the mattress, the sheets.
How awesome would it be if they were smuggling cocaine into everybody's home by using the white powder and nobody knows?
That sounds like a really good way to sleep. That also sounds like the mattress is way too affordable for being coated in cocaine.
So does that plastic just melt into a puddle when there's a fire?
What, the fire sock?
No, not the fire sock. The plastic.
Oh.
The mattress. The mattress. Yeah, the purple material. It reminds me of my 1989 Asics gels sneakers.
I could sleep on those sneakers if I had a bed made out of them.
Eesh. No, he once.
Not master sneakers.
No.
But actually used sneakers, not used sneakers.
Those fuckers, I mowed some lawns with. Them bitches were green inside and out. Fucking chlorophyll.
They're the green.
Yeah. And then after a while, they started talking. The fucking front end just went
Yes.
All right. Let's say goodbye. Goodbye.
I will update the next time I come on with whether or not.
What? It's better than muting.
It's better than you.
I will update the next time I'm on the show with whether or not.
Mooch wants to know if Startup makes a dripper or if Sealy is releasing a Narticlone. Trying to work vaping into this.
Sealy is a hoe.
Well, Shawn probably squonks in bed. He looks like a bed squonker to me.
No.
Is that a clever way of saying he wets the bed?
That's why he's got the waterproof bed thing.
Last time he bed squonked, a kid popped out. So watch it. I really hope
It's pretty tough in the last 2 years.
Oh my God. I'm leaving now. What'd you say?
What you say?
Boy.
So, welcome back. If anybody is new and has not been around the last month, that's Shawn, understudy. He's a vapor.
Barely.
He's barely a vapor.
Understudy 77, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome. We missed you.
I was
He was on sabbatical.
I was once a host of a very overrated vape show.
Oh, you're on the Ideal Ohm show.
Yes.
Hey, I wonder if they went down to three hosts too. They did too. They had special guests. These fuckers they even freaking copied that. Man. So,
So should we announce?
Hold up. Did I just get an email from fucking Purple's legal team? Apparently, YouTube is actively scanning for words, and when they hear purple and not followed by nurple, it goes off.
Yeah.
Or Prince.
Or
Yeah.
do.
Or rain.
Immediately get censored, bastards.
Mm.
We just got demonetized, mass radio.
So
We
should we
did.
announce announcement-based things?
I guess. I mean, if you want.
It's probably
I think
about
so.
time. You gonna roll the tape?
Yeah, you okay, Masty?
What?
You still scanning that legal document?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. What? What tape?
I sent you things to roll, like we talked about last night.
Yeah.
Oh, for this part?
Yeah.
Wait, quick. I got this.
Oh shit. I need to go to the chat because
Want to watch? I could vacuum while you find it. I mean, I do have a lot to do.
yeah.
All right.
Shawn, was it in Slack?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I have one.
We should have an album.
Interesting. I don't.
Jesus Christ, I leave for 5 weeks and all this goes to shit.
Well, what do you expect? I didn't expect the boss to show up today. Fucking with homework. God.
Dude, it's like the second to last message in our
Shawn.
Slack.
No, I have that. That's just a single image.
No, that's several images.
It's
Oh.
it's an
Okay.
album.
Oh.
That's like that was like the when I realized.
I don't have the song to accompany it.
Yeah.
That's okay.
We can hum it. That way we don't get jacked up.
Yeah. Let's hum it. Just 1 second.
Oh no, we didn't get jacked for it last time.
We didn't get jacked last time. That's
Or
right.
the time after,
Yeah.
All right.
or the one after that.
Oh.
So we'll start with this one.
Yeah, that was demonetized or C angsty.
Let's see. This one. Make sure I get them queued up here for you guys, because this is very.
I'm warming up the vocal cords. Ready? La 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 la.
This is very, very important.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Where is
Seashells at the seashore.
I'm out of vocal practice, so I'm going to abstain.
Brat.
Let me see if I have it first. I don't know. I'm looking through my list here. I gotta cut this list down.
Ooh, Flitz has got a good one. I forgot about that one. Red leather, yellow leather, yellow leather, red leather.
I preferred your prior methodology. I just heard you snorting purple pellets.
Red leather, red, yellow. Yeah.
Yeah. Toy boat, toy boat, toy
Alright,
boat.
here we go.
Toy boat, toy
Here we go.
boat.
Ready? No song, so we're doing it a cappellas.
Shit's backwards. Bum, 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 bum.
So you're probably wondering.
Bum, bum.
What was that?
I don't know.
I know what that
Don't know.
was.
I'm not. No.
You're gonna get flagged for it.
I don't know.
Okay. So the big thing that we were going to be talking about tonight was our juice lines, as you may should be familiar with the Poe line as well as Dead line. We got some new stuff going on.
Yes.
Legal stuff. Legal stuff.
Legal stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, legal stuff.
Legal.
That's true. Not illegal stuff.
Yes.
Not new juices. Not new things after August 8th, heaven forbid.
Correct.
Right.
We're above board.
Correct.
Foo, you want to... Foo, hit us. What are we doing?
Huh?
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 I thought you might want to say.
Oh, like drop the hammer?
Yeah, hammer drop. Do it.
So, for all of you motherfuckers that complained our juice was too expensive, well, we finally listened. And it's cheaper now! How cheap? 30 ml bottles. Oh, in Deadline, right?
Yes.
$12. $12.
Oh, wow, that's cheap.
12. I forgot. Put the new fucking 120 price in chat because I forgot that.
I did too. I'm so glad you remembered.
Look at this shit.
So prepared.
So anyway, yeah. So Deadline Poe 30 mils, all gonna be $12 now.
Yes.
They're gonna be cheaper wholesale too, if that's your thing.
Yes.
You wanna, get some and put in your shop and have these 4 ugly ass mugs on your shelf and only customers and such.
And
120s are $35.
$35.
But
$35.
if you're quick, 120s of Hist in 0 milligram are $12.
Whoa.
And I'm pretty sure that's an error, but be quick because Jeffrey will probably.
Nasty, go order a bunch of piss because I don't know anyone else that vapes zero.
Okay.
So the so not only is there that, we're also going to be wholesaling Deadline, which we weren't before. So we have a part of, so obviously this stuff is always at Gaslight, but we've also got Vape Brain that's on
Vape Brain
as well. So all that stuff should be listed up. I actually just pulled up the page to make sure, and it is
With the new prices. Oh,
With
not
the new
only will we be wholesaling Deadline, we'll also be wholesaling 120s of both lines.
yes.
Yeah. That's
So now everything's opened up. If anybody wants this in your local shop, just have them hit up Gaslight. They'll sort it out. If you want to buy it tonight, then it's there in Vape Brain, and it's on Gaslight as always. And you should be able to get 120s and 30s as well. So that's good. We ran with the Gaslight thing for quite some time, but we thought it might be better now that the juice has been out for a while to just go ahead and open it up and let everybody that wants it have it.
Yes.
Especially at the better price.
Especially at the better price. Which took a little doing.
It did. It did. We've been working on this for quite some time, and same great tasting juice, same formulation, nothing changes. We just make less money. So you guys,
same amount of ethyl maltol.
so you guys can have more juice.
That's right.
Because since we were never in it for the money, we feel great giving our customers, which is you guys, our supporters, even more bang for the buck.
Don't
So,
blow me up.
We love you.
Made about the money.
There will be a Patreon link at the end of this, and I'm just kidding.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
That's right.
Be sure
hit the
to-
little bell up there.
Be sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell so that way when we go live, you will see. But yeah, so it's something we've been talking about and working out, and it's been some time in the making. So this was our huge announcement. Timestamp Ideal Show 9:46 timestamp. So there you go.
9:46, like that matters when you're watching the show.
That's how I do it. What's fucking 9:46? Or their time 3 a.m, whatever.
Right.
Over there in Berkshire. Or
No,
wherever the hell
fucking
they're at.
Craig's got a telegraph that it picks up when you say timestamp.
Yeah, beep. He's got the fucking ticker, the old school ticker, just starts spitting out the fucking ticker tape.
Coming out. Wow. Yeah. What? Oh,
So,
new Deadline prices. Ooh, new post.
oh shit.
Ooh, Vape Brain.
So, there you go. And
Cool.
And we do have some other cool stuff possibly in the works later on, but that's still a few weeks out. So yeah,
At least.
excited. So
Indeed.
Need
Wow,
to
that's
stress.
exciting. Well, you might as well stop the show.
yeah.
Thanks for your money. That's what we did the show for. Peace.
Later, jerks.
Oh man, my sign's all fucked up. There we go. Is it going too fast? You think we need to slow it down for people in southern regions?
Hey. Hey, we read good.
You good readers. Good
I
listener.
did see that GIF that's coming back around that I haven't seen in a while. That's got it's like a square, and then just one word at a time comes up, and it says this is you reading at 240 words a minute or whatever, which is what most people are. But if your eyes don't have to move, you could actually end up reading like 400 words a minute.
Yeah,
with no strain, which I think is
read
fascinating.
Dostoevsky during your lunch break.
Yes.
Yeah. I saw that, and there's all these people trying to debunk it, saying, "Oh yeah, they're just saying words. It's you're understanding it, but it's got it's nothing that's like a story or has any meaning or something like that. So it's just a sentence. But yeah, you can just see it flashing up on the screen. It goes faster and faster.
Yeah, so. That's the same or similar concept of when they start doing that and they just have the right first and last letter, but everything in the middle is mixed up, and it doesn't matter because your brain sees it.
Your brain puts it together.
Yeah,
and you just overwork your brain. So there you go.
There it is. So there's that. As far as like newsy things, we talked about the purple mattress. Well, we didn't really mean to talk about that. What was the other thing we were going to talk about? Oh, bottles.
Bottles in the club.
Yeah,
and blunts.
not bottles in the club this time, but rather the Lucos silk bottles for the squankers. So Shawn got his in at the same time I did. I talked about them briefly last week, and I had just gotten some in. Shawn, I've got a couple things I want to kind of follow up about if you'd like to discuss your experience with them first.
So I don't have a really in-depth experience with them because the only thing that I put one in is the Hellfire.
Mm-hmm.
And what I learned about it from putting it in a Hellfire is unless you're a Hellfire fanboy, good luck. Because I don't happen to own Hellfire drip tips, meaning I don't happen to own the O-ring that's the right size to make this whole thing work properly and simply and easily and whatever. I mean, it's a silicone bottle. I think it's prettier than the Sunbox one, and I think Luca is the only guy who was honest about how much it holds. So I'm for it.
Yeah. Cat Dummy said, "Oh my God, where's Horse's hat?"
Somewhere back there, probably.
That's true. I didn't even think about that. You're going hatless tonight.
I've been hatless a lot lately.
Is it warm there? Are you using the ventilation areas?
It is warm here,
yeah.
We wanted to take this opportunity to wish our boy down in the bayou a big and fluffy happy birthday. Chris Flowers,
a.k.a. Cajun Batman,
a.k.a. Mrs. Tilio Girl. He has got a birthday today, and he runs Crescent City Clouds over in NOLA.
He was on here 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
2 weeks ago, and he makes delicious juice. And he was actually up in the government center today fighting for vape rights.
Nice.
Some bills that we're getting ready to pass through and stuff like that. So happy birthday, buddy. Hope you had a good day.
Definitely hope you had a good day. I actually just realized that I've got vape mail in my mailbox right now. I got a couple more little refillable bottles, and that kind of plays into my thought for the little silks. So the silks I find to be very nice to squeeze, just like the cappies. Unlike the cappies that haven't yet incorporated that cut right there in that cut. That thing works like a freaking champ. You can fill this thing up, and the only thing you have to worry about is the displacement, of course, for your tube. But when you screw it down, no squirtles of juice going everywhere, which is nice. That's cool. So I measured this thing, right, and got the capacity. The capacity in theory is only like, what did I say, like 5 to 7 drops less than the cappies. For whatever reason, it seems like that matters. I do find myself filling this thing up quite a bit. It feels like a little more often than the cappy. But that said, I never, and I don't think I mentioned this on the show last time. In fact, I'm going to zoom in. Oh, is my phone ringing? I'm going to zoom in real quick and show you one thing that I adore about this over the cabbies. if you'll see here, there is only, see down there at the very bottom, it says Lucos. But that is very, it's at the very, very bottom. And in most mods, that's covered by the bottom of your mod anyway. So I never have to touch anything on my bottle. It is always nice and smooth. It doesn't go in and you don't have to get the thing. Because like the Cappies have got shit. Oh, look at that. This right in the middle. BFX on that side, and on this side there's a BFX, but this one is much more flush. So I usually put it somewhere like right like that, so that way I don't have to feel that, because it's obnoxious. I don't like it. That it's just a texture thing for me. The Lucos, you do not have to worry about that, which I really like, and I did want to make sure to mention that because I don't think I did last time. Threads, I mean, the threads are awesome. It's a really nice bottle, is the short of it. So if you are a squonker, and you should be, there's that. Now, did I talk about dripping a few minutes ago? Like dripping?
You mentioned it.
I did. I have forgotten, because I know since I don't drip anymore, I just squonk. This is a pain in the ass. I don't like top dripping anymore. Not cool. Not cool. Need to get a squonker back.
Get it.
You just need a dripper with a chuff cap, because it's like so easy.
That's true. That would be easier. But
I could do it like I'm a fucking waitress at IHOP with the coffee.
mm-hmm.
You know, everyone knows I'm talking about at IHOP what the waitresses do. They go, "Hey, splash coffee all over me."
Yeah, they fucking shoot the coffee from like the third row up.
They go like this. They're like, "What are you, fucking Tom Cruise from Cocktail?"
From the top rope.
Yeah. Somersault.
Yeah, they'd start out like down here, and they're like, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
You trying to show me how steady your hands are? Like, yeah, Denny's, they do that too, but I don't go to Denny's as often.
That what is it? Is it the? There's a particular. Crap. Who is that?
My thing is, Denny's in New York didn't become a thing until like a handful of years ago. But the ones I've been to in New York suck. It's like go to ones outside of here, like where they're more native and they're better overall, like quality and such.
Is it the Turkish guys that make the coffee in the hot sand?
Oh yeah,
that whole thing
Turkish, Moroccan, like anywhere where there's like hot sand.
Yeah. Anywhere that there's hot sand. I feel like it's the Turks that are known for it, though. They've got the whole
and they have the thing where it seems like fucking coffee just keeps coming out of the damn the pot. You know, he pours and he pours and he pours, and there's still coffee coming out. And you're like, what the hell?
And it's like this little bitty thing, right? Just like
yeah. I guess it's an optical illusion. So before I forget, I don't know the time yet, but our very own Phil Busardo is going to be doing an AMA over on Reddit tomorrow in the ECR forum. Mm-hmm. So if you get a chance, go to reddit.com/r/electronic_cigarette. Yes. We'll also put a link to it in the show notes so you guys can check it out. And an AMA is pretty much an Ask Me Anything, where Phil will be answering everybody's questions and, pretty much ask him everything that you want. Like, where he buy that tan? So
when was the last time he had bedhead?
How many times has he had sex with Dimitri? I mean, how many snow crabs does he catch when he goes on the deadliest catcher? All those things. So I wish I could show the picture.
20 watts.
How to keep it going. I wish I could show the picture of the AMA, but
somebody does need to ask him how to keep it going.
He does. Yeah, that definitely needs to happen.
I'm having an interesting IRC issue. I've been gone so long that I'm unregistered now.
Are you?
Like it killed my registration, so I just re-registered my username, but somebody has to give me out.
No kidding.
Well, mine has never worked. I actually have to sign in and say that I have a password, and I have to leave a password field blank, and that's how it works.
I checked any account I could use, and none of them were registered on the server.
Not enough dedicated wham, I'd say.
So yeah, so check that out tomorrow. That's going to be good. If I get the time before the end of the show, I will let you guys know what time he's going to be on there.
Speaking of ECR, I read some funny stuff today. We often praise Nightcore because they make very reliable chargers, albeit slow ones. I forgot until today that they make batteries too. And guess who got to test them?
It's Mooches.
Hi, Mooch. Yeah. Nightcore. You overrate so good. How overrated are you? Let's see. According to Mooch, if we vape with this battery above, well, actually, first of all, the spec, according to them, 35 amp, 3100 mAh. His bottom line is that it's a 20 amp rewrapped cell with a useless pulse rating. That said, he says if we vape with this battery above 30 amp or so, can heat up ridiculously high temperatures if there's a regulated mod malfunction or so forth. That's not good. So his conclusion is, at least the ones he got, or most of them were rewrapped 30 Qs. They tested pretty much identical to the ones he'd done previous. Another thing to note, he says the wrap is not standard heat shrink plastic. It's self-adhesive and appears to be similar to Mylar. You don't know what Mylar is. It's used to hold stuff like photographs and all that. Yeah. I wouldn't use it to wrap batteries. It probably smells like shit when it catches fire, though. Worse than a battery.
Shout out to our resident ECR moderator, Dong Magnum, for giving me the time for the AMA tomorrow, 7 Eastern. And if you want, it's when you go to the ECR forum, you'll see it on the sidebar where you can click on it. So that's 7 Eastern tomorrow. Phil Busardo, ask him anything. Thanks, Dong. My Magnum Dong.
My ding ding dong. So yeah, Nightcore. The fuck. I mean, I didn't think I was really going to use your batteries anyway, unless they were the second coming of Mooch. So yeah, you suck.
Speaking of, did you see the other post that he made?
They also made another shit item.
Yes, well, there's that too. I've got that one here. I'll share my screen. There. So they've released a magnetic stirrer / heat plate, apparently, which is very interesting. It's got little I don't need to play your music.
I'll just make use the old-fashioned way with my arms. That's
So the funny thing about it is,
what the hell do they have going on in the background?
Yeah, well, I'm looking for that. I'm gonna scrub along and try to find that. They put one of the stirrers in like a plastic bottle and just let the bottle like just whirl around itself. There it is, like that. But
what the hell?
As our buddy Jace pointed out, who's gonna put a stir rod in a 30 ml bottle? Then you have to get it out. I was like, well, clearly you just cut it out. So I guess you put it in there and just leave it until you're done with that bottle and cut it out. So that's funny. The other thing that's interesting is it's super expensive. Was it $120?
Jesus.
Yeah, $120, and it only goes up to 70 degrees Celsius too.
How many watts does it go to?
I don't know how many watts does it go to, but I don't know. To me, that's odd. Most DIYer people are probably not going to think. Look at this dude right there.
Most DIYer people have Amazon. Oh yeah, click on it. Do you have sound?
Oh, it just doesn't work. It just goes to the weekly picks thread.
Fucking bamboozled. Thanks a lot, Dong Magnum.
The daily vape picks guy. I see that the other edit didn't make it in. That's a little sad.
That is a little sad.
But anyway, so Nightcore did make a super expensive, stupid little mixer thing. If you can't be arsed to mix it yourself, and you don't want to just buy a real one from Amazon and buy a proper magnetic stirrer, which aren't that much more than that, and they probably won't break.
I usually go ahead. Sorry.
My Nightcore charger lasted, I think, a year. When it came out, the i4 was not cheap. It was a relatively expensive item. I don't think I would spend $120 on a Nightcore product. I just don't think I would.
No, especially when
My Nightcore still works just fine. Belch.
Does
I've
it?
had it for like 4 years. Yeah, it's an i4.
Wow. Well,
Well,
that's
I mean, you don't vape anymore, so I mean, you've only been using it for like 2.
Yeah, pretty much. Just 30 days actually. But I did get my money back and didn't have white powder on it, so
There you go. I was gonna say you got gypped if you didn't get to.
no, I got gypsoned. That's what I got.
Oh yeah. Oh, the other thing I was actually talking about that he mentioned in this week in Mooch News is he said he was going to stop saying that batteries are accurately labeled if they say the pulse rating really big. So if he's no longer going to be saying a battery is accurately rated if the pulse rating is in huge numbers on the wrap, even if the continuous current rating, if it's accurate and it's also on the wrap in fine print.
You tell him.
Yeah. But it was the night cores that pushed him over the edge. That he's just tired of it, and you know that's cool. Maybe that will change something. That would be pretty slick if you know, something that, you know, a respected member of the community try to push back. Maybe they listen, because everybody, you know, they've been doing that for a while. You know, listing 60 amp 18650s and stuff, which is clearly stupid. Meh. I don't know. It's an interesting stand. I hope it works. I support him in doing that. But interesting. Talked about that. That. Oh, there's that too. We haven't talked about that yet.
Oh, I love that.
What else?
What else? Do you have anything else, Fu? I don't mean to jumping on you.
No, it's been a pretty dry week.
Yeah.
I was supposed to have some vape mail, I think. I'm not going to say who.
Let's ask our resident. Resident.
I ain't got shit.
Oh, he ain't got shit. Okay. Oh wait, he's still here. Damn it.
Wait. Okay, go, Shawn.
I get to see Alex Clark on Wednesday.
Oh, that's cool. Where's he gonna be on Wednesday?
So
At his house.
he is coming back down to DC for something, because I saw him a couple weeks ago when he was in DC.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually hopping off the train a stop early here in Maryland, and him and I are going to go out and get some lunch and hang out for a little bit, and then he's going to get back on the train and continue his trip to DC.
Nice.
Come hang out. I'm pretty.
Stop by for like a nooner or something. Come on.
It's in
Alex Clark runs train. He doesn't ride the train.
Alex Clark is going to come run the train for an
hanging out.
afternoon delight.
But I'm really looking forward to that, man. I like Alex a lot, so I'm looking forward to getting to hang out with him, because I haven't seen him in a while.
If I was him, I'd just bring in a little bullhorn, one of those little ones, and be like, next stop, DC Metro Station 1. Boom! With his awesome voice. Next stop.
Oh, I thought the next stop with
Shawn's
Alex was
house.
always Pound Town, but
Oh, Pound Town. Down the poop shoot alley.
So
I know
have
he
you?
was- he was
Somebody,
just-
so it was Flitzy that just raised this point in chat. He was trying to figure out what the past tense of sneak is, because sneaked
Snuck, I
and
think.
snuck.
I'm pretty sure snuck.
It's Snook.
I read something about this a long time ago. Now I'm trying to remember what it was. I'm pretty sure the English, like American English variant, I think it was sneaked, but snuck was the original one.
I think Snuck
think
could also be.
I may have that backwards.
It's Snook.
Snook.
That's good shit. Good tasting shit.
Snook.
See, that's what's funny. When we fill out our, who are we kidding? When Anksy fills out the notes the night before, yesterday I was going in there and just misspelling everything I could, and you see his little line come down, tick, 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 erase, 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 fix, fix, fix. Next line down, tick, tick, erase, 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 fix. Done. I'm like,
You have to
This
do it when
is
we're
funny.
not planning, like when he's sleeping.
it's like Pac-Man. Yeah, so he
Because I
goes
know
in there,
I
he
did
goes
that
in
to
there and he's like,
Anksy a while ago.
oh, there's red everywhere. Fix it. Fix it.
Who likes the red wriggly line? Nobody likes that.
It's like
The
notifications.
reminder of us being humans.
I can't have red bubble notifications on my phone.
Right.
Bubble butt.
Bubble butt. Oh, by the way, the mixer thing. I need to say hat tip to our buddy Shawn Say. Old Chancey posted that.
Sensei? Yay.
Mhm.
Sensei.
Oh yeah, I did have a little.
Did I
something
talk
to
about the last 5 weeks?
Yeah.
Yes.
Talk
Let
about
me
the
talk about
last.
my article
Talk about
real
the last.
quick.
Was it 4 weeks? Or 5 weeks?
Man, I had the freaking Carmen Sandiego song ready to go, and I
This
can't
is
find it.
this is week 6, I think.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Okay. From pizza place to the tacos and the street, where in the world is Shawn been last 6 weeks? That's pretty good for making it up.
Not bad. So I guess it's kind of a twofold thing, right? So first, I have been heavily involved in vaping for about 4 years. Heavily involved.
Wait, hang on. Somebody just said Shawn was on a reality TV show. No, this is not Twisted 385 vaping.
Within kind of the span of that 4 years, I tend to be obsessive in general with hobbies, although I don't tend to be obsessive with hobbies for this long. And I realized that I was one stop shy of this being almost my whole life for the most part, with how involved I was and how much.
Tell me about it.
Flip. And that kind of dawned on me, especially during the time off. And I guess we can talk a little bit about the reason. So outside of just being genuinely burnt out and shit like that, I had an interaction with a fan that I will not name, where it's not so much the what was said or whether or not it was appropriate or not. It was more the pedestal, so to speak, that I felt he put us on. And I understand that a lot of people dig the show and like the show and shit, but I think I realized at that point that I had suddenly kind of become very uncomfortable with the concept of fame, so to speak, or whatever it is that we have here. Like, it just made me really uncomfortable. Like, that concept of people like looking up and or respecting our opinions to some crazy extent, and the expectations that were kind of placed on us from that. So
Sorry, I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at the picture that we put in the side chat.
Between that and genuinely kind of being a little burnt out, I decided to take a break to evaluate whether or not I was coming back.
Mm-hmm.
So the short answer is yes and no. So I'm not coming back every Monday, and you guys know this, but for everybody else, I'm going to be a part-timer and open the door for a lot of part-time jokes. Just from a time perspective and from an interest perspective, because I'm not really all that involved in vaping anymore, or the vaping community, so to speak. I got my friends and stuff, but I'm not on new mods, new addies, no reviews, nothing like that. I just kind of vape to not smoke, which is really where I wanted to be in the first place 4 years ago, right? Vape to not smoke.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to come back and hang out every once in a while because I love these fuckers and I love the people who tune in to watch, but I may not be here every week because I don't know that I will not just get immediately burnt out the same way again.
The Plumes of Hazard is the only asses that are not full as the quality of the show. That's only about half.
Yeah. But I mean, that's really the kind of the last 5 weeks in a nutshell. It's a mixture of just being burnt out and being kind of mildly uncomfortable with this concept of vape fame or whatever. And it's always been uncomfortable, I think, for all of us, right?
It is. We've been making fun of vape fame for way before it was cool.
I mean, when you take the consolidated vaping quadfecta that we have, which is over 130 years of vaping experience in the Plumes of Hazard, you get this. So.
Well, we're not. I mean, at the end of the day, I never like felt that famous and that I could walk around a con floor and be okay. But if I take like Matt Cully along or something, then it's a fucking nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. So it's always been the same until that interaction where all of a sudden it seemed like somebody was placing me as this incredibly important figure in their world. And I guess I just always tried really hard to ignore that concept, and it just made me really uncomfortable. Not in a sense that I dislike the guy or whatever, just that I'm just some fucking dude who bitches on the internet.
Well, then you were a burly dude, if I can say.
I am. I still am, but I'm still just
that was
guy
a
who bitches
stab
on
wood
the
joke,
internet,
right?
right? Like, that's all I do. And to the guy who said I can be an investigative reporter, I probably can now. I'm all fucking set to go.
Oh God!
You just look
Yeah,
like you can't figure out which porn to watch. You're
he
just
had
going to
to
give yourself
show-
options.
He
I
had
had
to
to
show his fucking monitors.
Yeah, I had to get another monitor.
See, this is why Shawn hasn't been around. He's been fucking selling himself on the corner. To
Well,
buy
I
more
figure
monitors.
like one monitor is like softcore, the other one's hardcore, and this one's like
Absolutely.
solo.
The other one's horse husbandry.
Yeah.
Well, that's on the main monitor. That's
for,
what
for those days you can't make up your mind.
Let's be honest. The only reason Purple allowed us to say anything about them on the internet was to trade for Shawn for a few weeks. So if that's the price we have
Like
to
we
pay.
need Shawn
then-
to rub his dick on our sheets.
Can you imagine? Hey, hon, what just came in the mail? What are you doing with the sheets?
That's
I don't know. It feels like
that's my new
Japan.
career title, man. My new career title is sheet tester.
Tester.
Wait, hold on. So,
What, preceded by phone sex operator?
I did get to do, and I'm not going to say what, because I think that's more fun. I did get to do speaking engagement outside of Plumes. I got to speak on another panel, and I got to speak on a keynote panel at a conference. And I'm not
What
gonna
was
say
it about?
what
White
conference.
powder?
I'm not going to say what conference or what it was about. I'm just going to say that the 3.5 years.
Wait, hang on. Okay,
White
so
powder.
there is stop. So there is no confusion, IDLM show. I didn't say white power. I said white powder. Okay, there's going to be no misconstruction because angsty look with that white thing behind his head, and no, none of that.
the lamp.
This is all peace and love. White powder. I said it right the first time. But just in case y'all are trying to do a hashtag.
Love too.
Still, though,
Yeah.
I will say that the 3.5 years of doing Plumes kind of prepared me for that panel.
Mm-hmm.
Doing that. And I don't think I ever really thought about it in that perspective. Like the fact that we've done the stage thing in panel talks and that we do this every week. Of the speakers up there, I was probably the most prepared and most ready and most able to cue off of the other people on that panel.
Mm.
And I talked over them all like I always do.
What? So when they went to you, you're like, I don't know shit.
Yep.
I ain't got shit.
Dang,
So, well,
I should do the public speaking thing on the internet. I don't got shit.
It was a really
Excellent.
fucking cool experience, though, to get to do a panel for a completely different industry like that.
Yeah.
and today on WPR White Powder Residue, we have Shawn, our residue speaker, speaking about the white powder.
Sheet tester. I am a sheet tester now. In those 5 weeks, I also got a new job, going from raising horses to being a sheet tester.
We heard from the grapevine that you were teaching tennis lessons.
To my 2-year-old, yeah.
And she whooped it, didn't she?
Oh, of course she did. I'm horribly out of shape.
Oh no, Paladin Vapes. No. No.
I actually have a tennis game later this week.
White
I played
powder
tennis for
sheet
like
tester.
I played tennis for like 6 years. I played tennis
on what? On the Wii?
in high school.
I did the same thing. I played in high school too.
Yeah, I played tennis all through high school and for a few years after high school. I was varsity tennis like second or third on my team most years.
There you go.
It's a lot of fun and it's really good exercise.
I switched to racquetball though after a couple of years. Or not a couple.
I've never really played racquetball, but I feel like I would probably
You
enjoy
would
it.
probably like it.
I actually liked racquetball more than I like tennis, and I like tennis.
I want to see
quite a bit.
Shawn wear a headband.
I don't know that I would wear a headband.
You'd probably need to playing racquetball. It gets really fucking hot in there, and you're
It
gonna be
does.
sweating
It gets
your eyes.
steamy, is what it gets.
I live in Maryland and play tennis.
Yeah.
Yeah, but put yourself in a box with another dude sprinting
racquetball's
around.
like-
It's hot.
Put
You
yourself in a
versus man.
box
With another dude.
with another dude in another box.
Who
What do you
probably
get?
wants to test your sheets?
White powder in a box. Now
Yeah.
we just went fucking full retard.
Mhm.
I also got 5 weeks of being incredibly busy at my real job and spending time with my wife and kid, and hosting my mother at my house, which was a nightmare.
Did Plumes prepare you for that as well?
Oh yeah, it did. It all masked. All the
Little
shit that mask talked to him. It
It
just
all failed.
his shield got bigger, stronger, faster.
I was not prepared at all.
Mm.
So everybody's saying Brony Con. Hence no.
BronyCon, yes.
Look, Shawn, we tried to cover for you as best we could, but you had to shitpost.
He was going to come out.
You had to shitpost.
Any other like subset of nerd culture is possible.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen an episode of My Little Pony.
So were we LARPing as an internet television
See,
show?
that's what I'm saying. Now that I got this new, like, I set up a new home network, so now that I have that set up, My Little Pony and Tumblr are both blocked in my house anyway. My kid's getting older, man. I ain't letting her on that shit.
She's 2.
I'm pre-blocking things, mainly just those 2 things.
You know this is how it started in North Korea, right?
It's Kim Shawn Il. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, that was a perfect set spike. Like I'd Top Gun high five you if I could have that. For the uneducated, I'm not even going to show you what the Top Gun high five is. Just watch the beach volleyball scene and see that really lame high five they do. And you try it. It's hard to get it down.
It is hard.
Okay,
to get it down.
so do the Top Gun high five with the trailer scream from Tom Cruise in the new Mummy movie while he's in the plane. When he's flying out of the plane, have you heard it? It's like
Two Tom Cruise
the fucking
references.
plane is getting destroyed. He's getting sucked out of the fucking hole, and it goes
No, I need to go find that. It sounds funny.
Fuck. I'll find it before. Well, I don't know if we can show that. But yeah, it's pretty good. So
As far as vaping goes, though, I got nothing. Already masked.
That's
I
funny.
got nothing.
I have a little something I forgot to mention before.
Yeah, I got nothing. I've talked about most of my stuff. Well, one thing that I did want to cover was, let me pull up the image. Y'all, no, not that one. Okay, so we covered our buddy Crescent City. Man, I turned the stupid subreddit style on, and now I can't turn it off. I don't understand.
Yeah, see.
I rebuilt
goes.
my Narda last night. Check
Yeah,
it.
you did.
Is that focus enough? Focus?
Hold on. Let me click on you. Maybe that'll help. Focus.
No, there it is. So I built this last night. I've gotten to fucking work on it. I misplaced my spool of 25 gauge, which I still haven't found. So I was like, hey, let me do some parallels, 27 gauge on the Narda. And it took me less time than I thought to build. It was a little finicky, but I did a 5-wrap, 3mm. Granted, my battery is
All right, so I am posting a link in chat. And this is a story about the California Department of Health tests air in vape shop. 20 of 21 toxins not detected in samples taken while employees and customers were vaping away. Thank you to user The Vapor Spot for the article. And the article is inside chat and in chat, actually. And basically it states as part of this investigation to find potential health effects, the California Department of Public Health has been doing air sampling and personal exposure monitoring in vape shops through the state, which is really cool. Basically, this vape shop that they did it in basically had 13 customers vaping away in the shop. There was no active ventilation system, and visible clouds of vapor were visible at times. So high level of exposure. So major results, basically nothing was found except for formaldehyde at 7.2 parts per billion, which is consistent with normal indoor and outdoor air levels of formaldehyde under the baseline conditions.
Under that,
Okay.
so that was the only one that they even detected. All the other ones
How many parts per million were the flat brim?
So let me give you the news article that's going to come from this. Toxin found in vape shop.
That's right.
Tested. One toxin found. That's the hang-up point. It's not 20 out of 21 not found. It's one found. There's your news.
And it doesn't even matter the fact that one that's found is actually the normal level that it's going to be anywhere indoor.
Formaldehyde.
No, exactly. It doesn't matter.
Formaldehyde.
Formaldehyde found in the air.
That night we were in Angsty's office was probably worse than a vape shop.
Oh, it probably was. It was hot boxy in here.
My guess is that probably came from the neckbeard's ass cracks. So
That's probable. I wonder if they were testing for methane.
It was probably coming from the spinners. Hey, y'all, hang on one second. Explain something to me,
Please.
because let's talk about spinners here for a minute. Okay, that we have the spinner guru know-it-all of everything. Okay, so is it safe to say that the torque bar was probably one of the few first spinners that came out big time?
Torque bar was the first spinner that came out big time.
Okay, there you go, because it's even got a patent. Now, why the fuck? Because I've started to notice this, and I checked. All of these spinners that are coming out, I know a lady who does business and had 10,000 ordered, and they were already all spoken for. Why the fuck do they have to put bearings on the outside? Have you guys seen the price of bearings?
Cosmetic.
So from what I understand, it's actually a cheap way to put weight at the end.
It is. It's the first
too.
guy that made a cheap spinner and put it on Etsy after the torque bar. Put bearings in it as a way to put weights on the at the end.
Wait, you mean to tell me that just a piece of Chinesium is cheaper than a bearing?
It's probably cheaper to mill it when most of these are 3D printed. Nothing has.
Man, you get that shit fucking dyed cut in a fucking little round thing.
Well, I know the bearings on the outside are usually cheaper. They're not good bearings; they're shit bearings.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, they're because that's what everybody's doing, and I have to assume it's because they're cheaper. I agree with you. It is weird. I've wondered the same thing, but
It's
that's
always been weird.
what I asked.
But I know the people that started doing it, that kind of started that trend, did it because of cost of being able to 3D print it at home and buy the bearings cheap online.
Dustin Gwynn made me a spinner, if you remember.
Yeah.
Actually, play with it every so often while watching TV.
I think, Massey, you're probably right. The ones that are coming out of China could totally get some zinc alloy, whatever, Chinesium.
China doesn't innovate; they're just copying what somebody else.
They're just copying what they.
Yeah, but we know that. I mean, these things they're selling like crazy. We know that even if you're getting bearings made overseas, which a lot of them were, those are machines that are being taken up for time to make these cheap ass bearings. I don't know.
They're weird. But they're copying the way, because the original guy did it for cheap weight.
Oh, yeah.
What he had access to, and now they're being cloned, and that they're just doing it because that's what all the other ones look like.
I didn't ask him. I'm just doing what
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, who at this point is as much of an expert on spinners as I am? I have one brand of spinners. I have 2 torque bars. That's it. That's all I've really ever had is the torque bars.
Yeah. My wife has kids come in with spinners, and she just has a little bucket at the front. Just drop your shit in there.
Wait, how old are your wife's students?
Not sure.
Elementary school, man. Because kids are bringing them to school and they're like, "This is for my ADHD," and you know what? They do work for ADHD. I can attest to that.
Not during class.
If I was a teacher, those things would be in the trash.
Well, that's the thing, right? So the problem is kids are bringing them to school and saying it's to help me concentrate, and then they're sitting there in class going,
No, they're not, Shawn, because they have to spin it back up because them bitches only spin for.
But my brother's a high school teacher, and he has to deal with spinners too. So it's like infant behavior is all across the age groups now. It's great.
I mean, I use this a lot still, quite a bit. I don't use the fidget cube as much as I thought I would, but I like it. But I still use the spinner a lot, mainly when I'm sitting around thinking. Although what's interesting is I've picked up a new kind of like hobby for when I'm sitting around trying to sort out a problem, and that's fucking lockpicking. It works really well, man. Just fucking
Try
like,
nose picking. That's harder.
picking a master lock like a couple times when you're trying to sort something out. It's meticulous. It's the same concept, but it actually requires a little skill and is a little bit of a puzzle. So from a mechanical aspect,
Secret
really
picking, man.
I totally like that's how I've been like, I need to figure this out, and I'm having like a fucking brain freeze moment. Like, let's just
then,
pick up a lot.
All right, so you wanna turn it up a notch.
You wanna be the sneaky fat
lock yourself out of the house, and then.
So my wife locked us out of the house like a week ago when her dad was here.
And then
We picked the lock to get back in.
yay!
Like
Now
that,
you know.
that
Sean's
actually
Sean's got pickable locks at home.
yeah,
I've had it.
well, not anymore, because it totally wreaks havoc on your locks.
Yeah.
So usually if you have to pick a lock that you use, you replace it right away. I will say that if anybody has anything, if anything has anybody at their home made by a company called Kwikset, you have very pickable locks at your house.
So, but the thing is, though, if you are actually picking a lock, it's usually not at a place you wish to return.
Yeah, I don't endorse lock picking as a therapy, but I would encourage anybody who wants to do it to be familiar with the laws.
Hey, they have those nice little lock sets that desktop lock sets that you could sit there and pick all day. Shawn, make sure you show the lock set and not your penis lock thing. Fucking, what do they call that? Ball buster?
I know, they have these little clear
They call that the Eric Sire.
But no, just
And then go
familiarize
into
yourself. Like with anything else, just know the laws. Like if I go to Virginia, like carrying a set of lockpicks with me in Virginia you can be immediately charged with a felony just for having them on your persons.
Yeah, I feel like Texas has got a law about that somewhere too. I'd have to go back.
Maryland, they have to prove intent before there's a problem. So, hobbyist lockpicking is completely allowed in Virginia.
You just got to carry Kevin Mitnick's old school card, his business card.
Mm-hmm.
You remember those?
Yeah.
Break off, and there were lockpicks.
That would be considered felony.
Yeah.
The break up.
Don't get searched by the cops.
Yeah, right.
If anybody's looking, because Flitz is saying they sell lockpick sets, they sell a lot of lockpick sets. There's a lot of companies that make them.
Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Amazon, they're harder to find. I have a set, and I'm trying to find the company that makes mine. The company that makes my set is called Sparrows, and they make really nice lockpicks. It's just Sparrows lockpicks, like the bird.
And also remember that a lot of the newer locks are really hard to pick, and you're not going to be able to. So we're talking about new home locks, stuff like that. Old shit, all day.
Get a master lock number 3 for practice. It's the easiest thing in the fucking world.
Yeah.
So what's the master lock, the one you could pick with a bic?
Oh, I could pick. Yeah, you could pick a master lock with a bic. We did the front door with a
paper clip.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that, to your point, Mast, if you go buy cheap locks for your house, that's not true. If you buy like Kwikset cheap bargain bin locks, they're really easy to pick even now.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. The older locks and cheaper locks, yeah, they're a lot easier to pick than newer locks in newer houses and stuff like that. And you know what? To be honest, you could probably walk up to a house nowadays, not even pull the lockpicks out of your pocket, and jiggle the handle and the door will be open. Or you can just yell at the window, "Alexa, open the front door."
Okay. Now,
I know the fuck out of lockpicking in Skyrim, though.
Here at Poe, we in no way endorse breaking into somebody's.
Absolutely not.
Definitely not in Texas, because
I'm talking about lockpicking as a hobby and not a felony.
Listen, go get you.
If you want to be a felon, I know a guy.
Ben Jerry's has Sherry Garcia and everything but on sale at Publix right now. So go get it before it gets freezer burned.
Get some banana split too. That's probably the best one. That's probably
that peanut
only
butter
Ben
core.
and Jerry's flavor
That
you
peanut
can
butter
eat.
core. That
No,
peanut
no,
butter
no.
core.
Here's
I
my
have
banana
so
split's
many
awesome.
side-by-side pictures of peanut butter core from pulling out of batch numbers. Batch number 1763 through 17648. It has like that fucking peanut butter core is perfect. That machine was running top notch,
So-
and then later,
So here's my problem. with
now
the
it's
core.
more of like, you know, but
I hate to burst your bubble, Mass, but I have left Ben and Jerry's behind.
I don't want to
You're
talk about Ben and Jerry's behind.
let me guess. Halo.
Bluebell,
whatever
bitch.
the other one is.
Skinny Cow ice cream sandwiches.
Those
Okay,
are really good.
Yeah,
They
those
are-
are like exclusive summertime shit.
They're really good. The Snickerdoodle ones especially, and they're only 150 calories an ice cream sandwich.
Well, yeah, ice cream sandwiches are probably your safest ice cream bet in general.
Yeah, but most other ice cream sandwiches are like 200 or 250 calories. Those are 150. Halo Top is really good too. It's like 230 calories or something for the whole fucking bin.
So,
I don't like ice cream that much though.
well, the Ben and Jerry's banana split's awesome because it's like probably the softest coming out of the freezer. It's like ready to eat. You don't gotta wait for it. And there's like a nice distribution of stuff around it because there are some flavors that are awesome, but there's like a big mass of stuff that takes up half of the pint.
What I do, I cut them in half to
You're
check
not
to make
cutting
sure
them
that
enough.
shit.
Like,
I
how
am
many
cutting
people
them.
take
It's not my
all the
problem
way
that
turn around and take a picture and be like, hey, Mash, do you explain this?
Damn dropper. It's just a big old fucking right into the damn.
What do you want me to get borrow BP's
They're
drill
not-
to go through it?
They're not layering it correctly.
All right, then. You need to crack the whip then.
Mm.
I'm just trying to eat and report to you, okay?
Okay, fine.
You should check your service tickets, too.
You freeze my ass off every day. Cutting ice cream in half
You
for
do.
people. While Shawn's over there playing fucking secret agent, man.
Secret.
I fear a turd coming. Let me take my lockpicks and go to the bathroom. Let's fucking pick this shit. Let's work through it.
I am yet to
There's a
pick
peanut
up
stuck.
while taking a shit. That's something I'll need to try.
You failed if you haven't done that already.
I have not done that yet. That's something that I do when I'm sitting at my desk.
Well, I thought you're turning your desk chair into a...
Prime is saying I have some of the B&J s'mores in the freezer. You talking about Bartlett's and James?
I haven't had the s'mores. Mint chocolate cookie, that's another good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have given you all that we can give tonight. We have dropped the price of our juice, $12 for a 30 mil, $12
The
for
drop of
120
Shawn.
mil. Our understudy 77 is back, better than ever, shinier than ever. And we, our hosts, are grateful for this. We might not have them every Monday, but when we do,
It'll be like I'm not even here.
good night, y'all.
Great recordings with me for when I'm not here.
Not everybody.
That Wu-Tang.